All right. Well. I happen to be live. Hello and hello. Happy Wednesday. How is everybody doing tonight? Super excited to be here with you. Just want to holler in one more person. And give me a second. Oh my goodness. My. I literally just drew a serious blank. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Here we go. You ever have that moment where you just draw a blank? Well, that's exactly what I just did. Drew a blank. Anyway, hello. Happy Wednesday. It is October 25th, 2023. Super excited to be here with you tonight. Now, just to let you know, I am streaming on 3 platforms. I am on YouTube, Twitter, and of course, I'm right here. So I am going to check in to see if anyone is watching. And if you are, please let me know by saying hi. So let's check out Twitter first. See if I'm there. I got on about 5 minutes early to give me the time to check in. So some of you may not be on just yet, but I'm sure you're on your way. And that's always a great thing. So I am streaming on Twitter, so if you are there, just click on that little hot button to let me know that you're enjoying what you're seeing or hearing and receiving. I'm going to go over to YouTube, check out over there as well. Give it a second. Streaming. All right. And yes, I am live. Wonderful. So if you happen to be watching on YouTube, please do me a favor and let me know that as well by hitting that share button. I'd appreciate that. As I'm about to do the same. Although internet is being a little funky. Watching on YouTube, please do me a favor. I always forget to lower the volume. It's helpful if I do. So if you are watching on YouTube, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you are there. I do know that is somebody there. Let's see if they say hi, and we can get this party started. And I'm also going to land on Facebook itself, so I will be able to see comments as well there. So if you are watching on YouTube, thank you for that thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And just going to give another minute before I dive into the Facebook page. I would really love to see. There we go. Let's see. All right. Moving on over to the Facebook page. So bear with me a moment, just trying to get everything in order here, as we say. Order. All right, here I am in Facebook as well. So if you are watching on Facebook, hello there, Anne. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to have you here. Thank you for your dedication, your commitment, for being here with me. I know that when you guys come and watch, especially live, it is very important to me. I want you to know that. And why is it important to me? Because I know your time is precious and that you could very well be doing something else. So I truly appreciate the fact that you come and share this hour with me. And I'm going to do everything in my power to keep this just about an hour. Now, what I would like to make a mention on, hang in there to the very end of this, because at the end, I am going to share some insight regarding the house placements so you can better understand what all this means for you regarding your signs relating to where Mercury is on your chart, your sun, moon, or rising is that in Scorpio, and if you have any other placements in Scorpio energy. I was working on a recording today, an astro recording, and the woman I was working on her chart with, she had 4 planets on her personal chart in Scorpio. That's not including the collective energies as well. So in total, she had 7. She has 7 planets working with her in the Scorpio energy to help her become the truth seeker, have meaningful conversations, and really wanting to get to that point where the conversations become more deepened than just talking about the weather or just talking about your everyday life. Like, what did you do today? Oh, I did my laundry. I went to the grocery store. I cleaned the apartment. Our conversations want to be deeper than that, especially if you are on a soul's journey, discovering who you are. So you want to have those conversations that's going to enlighten you, inspire you, and encourage you to do something different than you've ever done before. So, as I am here, let me introduce myself very quickly for those of you who are watching and are new to me. I am Reverend Joanne Angel Barry Cologne, your certified holistic personal trainer, mystical medicine practitioner, and the creator of this amazing deck. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up the guidebook. This way here, I don't have to read off the whole name. There's the guidebook. If you want to snapshot that, and I will read the name, Chakra Balance Numerology Cosmic Energy Forecast Deck. If you want to snapshot that, you're welcome to. And if you're inspired to want to purchase the deck so you can begin to play and become more intuitive, you can get the deck at Amazon.com. So again, I will be using my amazing deck. After all, why would I not? Now, if you are new to my deck, I want to explain my deck to you. Each card, there's 45 cards in the deck, and each card has 3 elements. There's a color that represents your chakras. There's a number that represents astrology and numerology, personally and collectively. And then there's a word that could be used as an affirmation and also may add to your story that's going on in your life right now. So how this is going to work? We're focusing on Mercury's energy. You can also take a look at your placements should you happen to be a Scorpio sun, rising, or moon sign as well. That will play a role because that's what this energy is going to amplify, are those signs. So if you happen to have Scorpio Mercury energy on your personal chart, then this is going to be a very buzzing season for you. What does that mean, buzzing season? You're going to want to have those deep, intensive conversations, truth-telling conversations. You're going to want to take off your mask. You're going to want people to see you for who you really are and not for whom they think you are. Many of us might have experienced family situations where your family thinks you should be or do something else than what you are doing. And maybe up until this point, you've been sort of walking in the lines and sort of being that good person. And now you've decided that, you know what, it's too exhausting to continue living this fake version of yourself. And you want to pull off the mask and be as transparent as you can. Well, this is a season that's going to help you do just that. Now, in addition to Mercury being in Scorpio, and that took place as of October 22nd, and it will be there until November 10th. So we have a nice chunk of time to make sure we transform and get into those deep-rooted, heart-centered conversations, and really, really finding the truth behind everything and anything. And for you Scorpios out there, this is definitely not going to be a challenge for you because that's what you're born to do. You're born to be the truth seekers. You're born to discover things. You're born to be revealing the mysteries of things. So in addition to Mercury being Scorpio, we also have the sun in Scorpio as well, which is why this energy is so much more powerful, because it's not just one planet, it's 2. The sun entered Scorpio on October 23rd and will be there right through about November 21st. And in addition to Mercury and the sun being in Scorpio, we also have Mars in Scorpio that started as of October 12th and will very well be there until November 24th. So we have 3 major planets. We have Mars, which is the planet of action. It's about energy. It's about inspiring you to want to do something. It's lighting the fire within you, burning you up to want to transform, burning you up to want to have those heated conversations, burning you up to want to be truthful to yourself and be the truth seeker. In addition to the sun energy, which is about helping you to really push into who you are here to become, your soul's purpose. The sun's energy is all about who you are becoming. Very similar to the energy of, let's say our our north node, and also the Aries statement of I am. So with all this energy we have going, and I'm sure you know by now, Mercury is the the planet of communication, collaboration, creativity, planning, and scheduling. And this is why during the season it's such an impactful time, because this is where you get to plan. You get to pick up the phone and call your besties and say, hey, let's sit down and have an intense conversation. Let's discover something. You get to decide that you want to go out and network. You get to collaborate, putting this all on your calendar. Now, of course, depending on what sign Mercury is on your chart will then give you the push to do specifically something. So I'm going to dive in. I also want to remind you that Pluto, which is the ruler of Scorpio, has just gone direct, and it's in Capricorn. So it really is about how we are moving into our soul's purpose, and why the truth seeking is so important, because we are moving into our soul's purpose. We are here to evolve. We are here to transform. We are here to live bigger. We are here to take up space. We are here to serve a purpose. We are here to share our mission. We are here to listen. We are here to speak. We are here to share. And this is a perfect energy to do just that. So I'm going to dive in. And again, as you are all here with me, please say hello. Let me know that you are here. If you happen to know where Mercury is on your chart, what sign it's in, please write that in the comments. And this way here, I know I will be talking to you at the time when I get to that sign. And if you don't know where Mercury is on your chart, and maybe you don't have a natal chart, maybe you're new to this, well, you can go and get a natal chart at astro.com and put in the information that it asks for. And from there, once you have your natal chart, then of course you can email me. My email is strolling right at the bottom, and schedule a complimentary 15-minute self-growth discovery session regarding your natal chart. And I'll give you some pointers regarding what's on your chart, basically the major three elements: sun, moon, rising, what you're about. And then of course, if you want to go for a deeper dive, then you can schedule an actual appointment in regards to really understanding your natal chart, and I can share those prices with you at the time when we chat through email. So feel free to do just that. Anne says she still has not gotten hers just yet. Well, Anne, what are you waiting for, my dearest? It literally takes less than 5 minutes to plug in your information. So feel free to go and get it as soon as you can, because then this coming and joining me here becomes more fun, because you can actually stroll through your chart and see what I'm talking about at the time that I'm talking about it. So again, for those of you who may not have a chart, go over to astro.com, plug in your information, and then email me when you do, so you can schedule that complimentary 15-minute self-discovery session regarding your chart, and then we can explore together. And do note that come the new year in 2024, I will offer my astrology course again to help you better understand astrology. So if you are interested in knowing more about that course and getting on my register list for that course, email me as well, and I'll be more than happy to get you that information. All right, let's dive into this, because like I said, I do want to keep this just about 56 minutes and not go over. So here we go. So I'm going to start off with our Aries, as I always do. When we talk about Aries energy, this is really for them to make some transformations, to stop talking about things that just have no value. So for you Aries, you really want to get in the heart of transformation. You want to let go, and you want to start something new at this very time. So no more small talk. You really want an intensive conversation that's going to be meaningful. Your card happens to be in reverse. It's the first card that's showing in reverse for Aries. So note that the card is about higher education, higher wisdom. The conversations you want to have are going to be based on higher consciousness. You want to walk away from a conversation knowing you've learned something about that person, and you've learned something about yourself. A deep-hearted conversation. No more talking about your daily to-do list. Really, what did you do today? How did whatever you do inspire you? And the people you hung out with, did you leave them feeling inspired, uplifted, and learning something about themselves? That's what this energy is for you, Aries. 3-6, that's that 9 energy, which is about the higher learning, about traveling. This could be a very great time to experience some travel during this time. And even more important, really letting go of the old, short, endless conversations. The chakra here is the high heart. So this is really about finding some joy in the conversations you're having, truth telling, seeking out whatever it is you're looking to seek, and transforming. So that's for our Aries. That 9 energy is about letting go of the old short stories. You don't want to have just general conversation. You want to have intensive, higher consciousness conversations, things that will blow your mind and blow the other people's minds as well. So that's our Aries energy. Love that for our Aries. As we move into our Taurus, for you Taurus, because it's your opposition sign, and let's not forget we have this amazing lunar eclipse coming in this Saturday, along with the full moon in Taurus. And Taurus, you're the opposition of Scorpio. So this is really about finding that balance between your relationships with self, your relationships with others, and relationship with spirit. Connecting to your higher self. Really getting to that place where you really want to soul search. So during this period of time, you may be inspired to join some groups that are about meditation, Reiki circles, card readings. You really want to discover who you are, and that's the best way to do it, is getting into groups that are going to inspire you to discover who you are on a soul level. So let's see what card shows up and what chakra you can work on so you can be more aligned with this energy. All right, perfect card for Taurus. It's called change. So yes, as you explore who you are, self-discovery, moving into truth-seeking, you will change. Your conversations are going to change. As I've said, you're going to find that you're going to want to have more inspiring conversations. You're not really going to want to sit and talk about the weather. You are going to want to talk about what can I do to discover who I am on a deep-rooted sense. So that's that change coming through. That 5 is also reminding you that through the self-discovery is that you want to do things that are fun. And you may notice that things that are fun for you, that used to be fun for you, are no longer fun. You're going to find new ways to having fun. So that's our Taurus energy. I love that for Taurus. Work on your throat chakra so your communication can be better, especially with Mercury. Communication, collaborating, scheduling time to connect with people. That's going to help you discover who you are. It also may mean that you may be connecting with people that's going to challenge you during the season, because when we are discovering who we are, those challenges come in to help you become a better version of you. So do not get upset with them. Do not get angry with them. Appreciate them, praise them, and learn from them. And the minute you learn from them, the things will shift, and that's when that change will come in. Love that for you, Taurus. Also want to share with you, for those who are not familiar, just got to find it for 1 second, so bear with me. The lunar eclipse is taking place on the 28th at 3:36. I'm still not sure. I think it's in the AM hour. I did not get a chance to look at that, so pardon me for not having that information in front of me. And the full moon takes place at 4:24. So again, if the lunar eclipse is taking place early in the morning, the full moon is directly after that, just to make note. And this lunar eclipse and full moon will activate the energy of Saturn in Pisces, which is about setting boundaries. So that's really a good part of this change that comes in, not just for Taurus, but for everybody, in reference to how you reset your boundaries. So again, the Taurus card is all about change. Work on your throat chakra and be ready to discover who you are on a deeper level. As we move into our Geminis, Gemini, this is about healing. This is about nurturing. This is about being kind, unconditional love. Give yourself unconditional love, and then you're able to give others unconditional love, and they'll give it back to you as well. Nurture yourself at this time. Give yourself time to meditate, very similar to the Taurus energy. Get out there and connect with like-minded people. Get out there and do acupuncture, massage therapy, Reiki sessions, anything that's going to help you heal and feel better about yourself. And considering when we talk about Geminis, Mercury is the ruler to Gemini, so that's a big energy as well for you Geminis. So you're definitely going to feel this intensity of truth telling and really wanting a deeper connection with people during this time. So let's see what card shows up for our Geminis. Master Teacher. So yes, this is a great time to call on a master teacher. This is definitely a great time to start a mastery program. So again, very similar to the Taurus energy, this could be a time where you start exploring different ways to heal. Whether you want to become a Reiki practitioner, you might want to study sound healing, you might want to study astrology, but definitely calling on a master teacher at this time. Third eye. Activating your third eye, being the visionary, being able to see beyond what's in front of you, visualizing the things that you wish to have into your reality, visualizing yourself as the healthiest version of who you are. Healthy conversations, healthy body, healthy fueling and feeding habits, all of that comes into play. That 3-8 is 11, reminding you that you are the master healer of yourself. You are here to heal yourself. And in addition, with healing yourself, you call on masters to help you gain tools to help you to heal, because that's what healers do. As a healer myself, I don't heal you. I offer you tools that I've used for myself to heal me on my journey, and I offer you my toolbox. And then you take in that what's in the toolbox and you apply it. And one of my tools is helping you to work on your third eye, so you can visualize yourself as the healthiest version of you during the season. And yes, truth seeking might be a really big thing for you Geminis, because it might be time to peel off your mask and be a different version of you. So that 11 is reminding you about the master healer that you are. And it's time to get into your community so you can start practicing and reaching out for a master teacher. Love that. Love that. And an FYI for you Geminis who's interested in working with me, I'm available. I am opening up my calendar for 2024. So if you like, email me and we'll have a conversation and see if we're a good fit together. We're going to move on to our Cancers. Give me 1 second. For our Cancers, well, talk about change. This is definitely going to be about change. It's going to be about fun. You want to have fun during your conversations. You want to explore. You want to, yes, I know that Anne, you're a Gemini, I believe a Sun Gemini, so very intense for you as well, because as I mentioned, Mercury is the ruler to Gemini. So anyone that carries that Gemini energy, whether it's Sun, Moon, or Rising as well, this is a big time for you because that Mercury is going to amplify that. Remember, anytime whatever the sign is, and that ruling planet plays a big role together because it amplifies the energy. Going back to our Cancers. So for you Cancers, it's about change, it's about fun, it's about courageousness, it's about being adventurous is what I just heard. So upon your transformation, this is about being adventurous. This is about doing things a little bit out of your box. So if you're used to doing everything in a certain way, do it differently this time around. There's change coming in, massive change coming in for Cancers. That can very well be the people you collaborate with, your job, where you're living. Massive change during the season. So for you Cancers, be on the lookout that there's something new coming in, which means you might be moving, you might be relocating your job, you might be getting new friends. But it's all going to lead into lots of fun because there's a major transformation occurring for Cancers. Let's see what's in store for Cancers. What card? Perfect card for Cancers. Communication. This is a perfect time for you to have a conversation. Should you work for somebody, you have a 9 to 5 and you're looking to advance in your job, you want to get a raise, you want a promotion, perfect time for that. Communication. What do you need to say? Maybe that you need to have a conversation with a family member. What do you need to say? Maybe there's a loved one that's crossed over. You want to speak to spirit. What do you need to say? Along with communication, it's not always about speaking. It's also about listening. Pay attention to what spirit is saying to you. So if you are talking to spirit, asking questions, be aware, be awakened to the guidance that they show up with. Number 12, when we talk about 12, a couple of things here. 12 is a portal. So that portal is reminding you that you do have an easier time communicating with spirit. So when you see the number 12 for Cancers, note that that's an opportunity for you to connect to a loved one. And whatever amount of time you want to connect. Also, the number 12 is associated with Pisces, which is about truth seeking. It is about our intuition, our higher consciousness, our ways of tying loose ends. And when we speak about Cancer, remember your water sign, and Mercury is in a water sign. So this could be a very emotional time for you as well, due to that double water energy. So when we think of that 12, as it is in Pisces, the 12th house energy, we're going to add it up and reduce it down to a single digit, which is our 3, which brings us right into that Mercury energy. So perfectly aligned to the Mercury in Scorpio, that truth telling, wanting to discover who you are, wanting to discover how you can change who you are. You know, what is it you want to transform into? Do you want to become, if you're male, do you want to become Superman? Do you want to carry the characteristics of Superman? Do you want to carry the characteristics of Wonder Woman? In fact, I was working with a client this morning, and I asked her what superhero would she want to be, and she told me Wonder Woman, and I asked her to list all the things about Wonder Woman that makes Wonder Woman Wonder Woman. And she listed them all, and then I said, now you have to go out and act those traits out. So strong, energized, confident, powerful. And there were so many more things that she listed. So I had suggested you want to be those things in order to be Wonder Woman. So for Cancer, this is about transforming. This is about communication. This is about collaborating. And you may start to notice that the people you collaborate with are going to look different, because a lot of your old folks may be fading away, so you can make space for those new people to come in. The chakra here is about the high heart. This is about compassion, joy. You want to bring joy into the season. You want to see yourself as joy. And be in that space, and even possibly using the affirmation, I am joy, I am joyful, I create joy, I attract joy, I speak joy. And when you do that, you'll start to see things changing into joy. It is a magnificent time when you do that. So that's a great card for our Cancers. Moving into our Leos. So Leos, as much as you love to have fun and you like to do things differently every single day, this may be a time, this season may be about home. This may be about family. This may be about just nurturing you, quieting yourself down a little bit. This may be about work stuff taking place. Maybe there's a transformation coming through at work. Maybe you're looking for some more balance when it comes to work. Maybe you're looking to stabilize yourself when it comes to work. So really paying attention to where is it you want to be more at. Do you want more balance at work? Do you want to balance home and work? Do you want to balance work and play? Where do you want that balance to come through? That's the transformation that's going to occur for you, Leos. Even though you love to have fun, you may be really interested in wanting to spend a little bit more time home so you can have more balance. Or maybe you're looking for that transformation to occur at work as well. So which one resonates with you? And here's another part. Bringing that connection into your body. How do you want to transform your body? This may be a perfect time for you to start a health, fitness, and wellness regimen. Getting yourself into a routine to bring more balance into your mind, body, and spirit. Especially if you are experiencing an overload of stress, you're anxious, whatever it might be. Exercise is really a great thing for that. And you know, I'm an advocate of strength training. It will improve your endorphins. It will give you that I feel good energy. So if that's something you're looking to do, this is the time for you to engage in that. And as I always say for you Leos, being that this is for you, you need a little support, reach out to me and I'll give you some tips. Let's find out what card is for Leos. So Leos, it's all about being home, relating to work, home, or your body. Balancing, transformation. You want to have more balance in your life. Balancing your thoughts, balancing your nutrition, balancing your movement, balancing your sleep state. balancing your work and play, balancing home and work. You want more balance. Balance, balance, balance. You want to feel more stabilized. You don't want your emotions all over the place. The card for you is Queen and King. Makes sense when we think about it, that yin and yang energy. You want to have that balance. You don't want to be all work, 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 which is that king energy, that masculine energy. You want to be in your feminine a little bit. You want to be able to play. You want to be soft. You want to be kind and relaxed. So that transformation. There's definitely in reference to when I talk about the Queen and King, it's that partnership. So you may want to be home a little bit more. You may want to be spending more time with a family member. If you're in a marriage, you might be wanting to spend more time with your partner. Now, when we talk about Queen and King relating to partnerships and business, that's that two. When we talk about two, let's talk about Taurus here, the opposition of that Scorpio energy. Your relationships, you want to transform. You want more balance in your relationships. You want more stability. You want more harmony. You want more joy in your relationships. And during this season, this is a great time to do just that. Sacral energy is about stepping into your confidence. Let go of whatever guilt or shame or judgment you have towards yourself, or you feel as though it's being put on you, and release that so you can step into your confidence and feel more empowered by allowing yourself to have more balance into your life and connecting with your relationships on a deeper sense, and getting into the real deep-hearted conversations. So that sacral energy is about your confidence. Let go of your judgment, let go of your guilt, and just explore more balance in all of your relationships. Our Leo energy, I love that. All right, we're moving into our Virgos. So for Virgos, this is a perfect opportunity for communication. What is it you need to say, and who do you need to say it to? Do you want to have that conversation with your boss? Did you have a conversation months back, and maybe the conversation didn't go the way you wanted? Maybe it's time to reschedule that conversation for the season. It may work out better for you. There's definitely a transformation coming through. And it is also a really great time to have a conversation. If there's someone that maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with, this is a great time to have that conversation as well. Mercury is definitely in your corner. You got the Sun and also Mars playing this big role to seek out the truth. Seek out the truth. This is a time to have those conversations, seeking out the truth. Get into the bottom of things. And doing it in such a way that it comes out with kindness and joy and love. Let's see what card shows up for our Virgos. This card showed up a little while ago. I forget what sign. But here it is now again. Master Teacher. Master Teacher for Virgos. So again, as the Master Teacher for Virgos, this is about, again, communicating, collaborating, getting out, networking with friends, finding groups that you can learn from, be inspired from, be uplifted by, having those powerful conversations that when you leave the group, you feel like, wow, I'm on top of the world. That's what this is about. Using your third eye to start to seek out the truth, start to seek out the light within you. Come away from the darkness, come away from the illusions, come away from the fake, and really allow yourself to take off your mask so you can be transparent. That 11, very much about you being the master healer. It is time for you to heal whatever you need to heal, starting with communication. When we stop talking to one another, that actually puts such pressure on our bodies. It's so important to make sure communication stays open so it doesn't get stagnant in our energy field. So that 11 is about healing where you need to heal. It's also about collaborating, and it's very much associated with Aquarius energy, which is about higher learning, higher thinking, evaluating. And because this is about you collaborating and communicating, having those deep-hearted conversations, seeking out the truth, there you go. Be the master healer. Step up. Do not wait for somebody else to make the first move. You make the first move. You approach the situation and you lead the conversation. For you Virgos, that's a great card. I love it. All right. As we get ready and we move into our Libra energy, for you Libras, this is all about your partnerships. This is about relationships. This is about contracts. This is about marriage, your habits, beliefs, programming, and philosophies. Maybe you've outgrown them all, and maybe it's time to start resetting some new ones. Perfect time for it, considering The sun was just in your energy, so you definitely have gone through your rebirth, and Mercury was just recently in your sign as well. So you've had this opportunity to really connect and communicate. Now it's time to seek out those relationships and transform and have those deep-hearted conversations and connect with new contracts. And this is definitely a great time for you Libras if you are looking to transition into a new job to do just that, because it's about transformation. Your card, interesting enough, is about health. And let's talk about health based on partnerships, because it's the partnership you have with your body. This is a really great time to take care of your health. Get involved with exercise, fuel and feed your body, meditation. Anytime we talk about transformation, or I talk about transformation, it's definitely about connecting with yourself on a deeper level. Excuse me. So it's all about health for Libras and transforming the body, mind, and spirit, and emotions for that matter. Give me 1 second. All right, the throat chakra is definitely getting the best of me. Anyway, back to our Libra energy. Health. So transforming your body, mind, and spirit, really becoming more in tune to your body. Intuition is a big role too. When we think about that 33, you literally are the master sacrificer with the 33 energy. The master sacrifice. You're sacrificing whatever you need to sacrifice so you can get in better health. This is about allowing yourself to not feel guilty if you're taking time out to exercise, if you're taking time out to rest, if you're taking time out to take a nap. Do not feel guilty. Your health is your most important thing you can have. In fact, health is the new wealth. So that 33 is the master sacrificer. How you create the healthiest version of you. Your sacral energy is really about releasing the judgment, about the shame that you may have in regards to doing what you're doing. And maybe even blame, how you might blame yourself. Well, I'm going to do this, so this is not going to get done. Release all of that and step into your confidence and see yourself as this more empowered person. And have a better relationship with your body. Treat your body as the temple it is. Love your body. And when you start loving your body, you're going to want to make sure your body is nurtured with fueling and feeding and meditation and hydration, water. Get out into nature. All that's related to health. That's our Libras. All right, we're here with our Scorpios. And again, if you are just tuning in right now, I am pulling the cards for all zodiac signs. We are speaking about Mercury in Scorpio. And what does that mean for you? As Scorpio in Mercury in Scorpio is about getting into the deeper communication. It's about the heightened focus on uncovering the hidden truths, the truth seeking. And depending on where Mercury sits on your chart, will give you some major insight to how the season is going to play out for you. And if you are just tuning in and I've already read for your sign, please know you can always come back and watch this. You can watch it on YouTube and Twitter. It's going to be on my YouTube channel permanently. You can just click on that YouTube link and come back and watch it again and again, utilizing whatever card that showed up for you to help you clear some energy from that chakra. So we're moving into our Scorpios, and happy birthday to all you Scorpios out there. Where do you have Scorpio on your chart is my question. What planets are sitting in Scorpio for you besides your sun, moon, or rising? Do you happen to have Mercury sitting in Scorpio? If you have Mercury sitting in Scorpio, then this is really a transformational season for you because of all this energy that's going on. Same way if you have the sun, moon, or rising in Scorpio. This is a big time for those of you who do have Scorpio in any of those planets. In addition to, if you have Scorpio in any planet, know that this Mercury, Sun, and Mars energy is going to amplify that energy for you. So let's see what's in store for our Scorpios. It's definitely a new beginning, a rebirth cycle, a resetting cycle, doing things in a whole different way. And once again, you are taking off your mask. You want to be seen transparently. You do not want people to have to guess. You want people to know who you are. This is about your I am statement. This is about sharing what you're doing. Many of you Scorpios may be in this new habit of wanting to get on and really share out what it is you're doing, your programs, your servicing, how you service. So you may be more vocal with doing just that. So pay attention if that is you. And this card showed up as well. So communication, which is exactly what it is. You're definitely going to want to speak out, share what it is you do, stand in your I am statement. That 12 is your portal. This is your opportunity to really shine your light. This is about the unconditional love. This is about wanting to be enjoyed. This is about wanting to be kind. This is about being truthful. And when we are truthful, you can be truthful with kindness. You don't have to be raw when you're truthful. So that's the message for our Scorpios. Communication, high heart energy, and of course we know that 3 is really connecting into that Mercury Scorpio. So truth seeking, wanting to have deeper conversations. You're not looking to have conversations that's just going to talk about your daily every day. You want intense conversations. You want to walk away feeling empowered, and you want to make sure the people you're connecting with feel empowered by you as well, because you are a transformer. Love that for our Scorpios. As we move into our Sagittarius, you are in this energy, really wanting to tie up those loose ends. You're going through your closets, you're getting things out, you're decluttering, you're destroying. You are discovering who you are. You are tapping into your intuition. You are heightening in your higher consciousness. You may be in that space where you're exploring all your psychic abilities, and lots of things are being tied up right now. You are letting things go. You want as much empty space as possible so you can grow. So let's see what's in store for our Sagittarius. Sagittarius, oh, this card just showed up. This card has shown up. This is the 3rd time now. Now, my belief is when a card shows up more than once for a sign, that this is very important for all of us. And it makes a lot of sense because it is related to Mercury's energy. It's about communication. What do we all need to say, and how can we say it in a kind, loving way? It is really important to tie up those loose ends in conversations. This really overall, not just for our Sagittarius, but because this card is showing up for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is about your higher learning. This is about your intuition. This is about your psychic abilities. This is about connecting with spirit. Take time every day throughout this season to connect with spirit. Connect with your higher consciousness. Discover who you are. Travel. Get out there and explore the truth-telling. That 3 energy very much associated with that Mercury energy. And when we think about Sagittarius and we think about Mercury, because again, Mercury is the ruler to Gemini, Sagittarius is the opposition of Gemini. So there could be some push-pull when it comes to conversations for you guys. So pay attention to that as well and be kind when that shows up. So if you are having some stagnation in conversation, or you just feel like that other person isn't really listening to you or they're not hearing you, stay calm. Stay calm. Just know that Mercury energy, because it is the ruling planet to Gemini, you may feel that little tug of war going on. But stay calm. Everything is going to work itself out. After all, you're intuitive. You'll know exactly when to approach the conversation again, so that conversation does not go like that. So that's our Sagittarius energy. I love that. All right, we move into our Capricorns. So for you Capricorns, again, Pluto has gone direct, so there's less intensity on your sign right now, although yes, Pluto is in that massive energy of transforming, because Pluto is a ruling planet to Scorpio. So for you Capricorns, it is about getting out to your community. It is about connection. And even working on healing because of that transformation. Healing who you are on a soul level. Let's see what card shows up for you. All right, let's shuffle the card for Capricorn. This card showed up also, change. So there's a lot of repeating cards showing up today. Quite interesting. So for you Capricorn, this is about change. This is about being courageous enough to step out into your community. and communicate in a different way. Speak your message in a different way. Speak your message in a different way. This is about speaking. This is about being willing to listen in a different way too. So what I'm hearing for you Capricorns is learn to listen with your eyes. Pay attention to the body language that the person is giving off when you communicate with them. And that may help you change and really dig into healing where you need healing to take place. So activating the throat and activating your ears during this season. So change, 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 and being courageous enough to want to communicate, but even being more courageous enough to listen to the other person. Love that for our Capricorns. As we move into our Aquarius, now I happen to be a Mercury Aquarius, interesting enough, and it is about the soul's purpose. It is about career. It is about how Mercury can help you communicate, how Mercury can help you collaborate, how Mercury can help you network. Because it is about your soul's purpose, is what you want to be, how you want to be seen, truth telling, standing up for what it is you do. As Aquarius, you are thinkers, you are analytical, you are constantly researching. So researching your soul's calling, getting right to the root to what it is you do, and then wanting to make that connection. So let's see for Aquarius, how will this Mercury's energy help you out? All right, so let's see. Interesting card for Aquarius, and I like it because I happen to be a Mercury Aquarius as well. Financial abundance is on the horizon. So there's a transformation occurring with your finances. After all, again, this is about your soul's purpose. So this is about how you collaborate. This is about how you network. This is about how you get in front of your people. So you have to start visualizing what that looks like. Who are your people? Who is your tribe? Start raising your hand and saying, this is what I do. Do I resonate with any of you? And if I resonate with you, reach out to me. Let's come together. So start to visualize. Be the visionary. After all, that's what Aquarius are anyway. They're visionary. This is about connecting with your tribe. So your financial abundance can occur. 1 and 7 is that 8 energy, which is about your transformation. Letting go of people that's not your tribe. Letting go of the old people that don't serve you anymore. You know, in order for you to bring in more financial abundance, sometimes you gotta let go of those people that are not willing to support you on your journey. And because this is about your soul's purpose, this is about who you are, your I am statement, so to speak. This is a great time to really transform into letting go people, places, and things that do not serve you. So I'm loving that. Work on your third eye so you could be the visionary and see the financial abundance. What opportunities are showing up for you? And be in the space of unlimited opportunities. Do not restrict yourself to financial abundance coming from one place. Be open to it showing up from everywhere and anywhere. Collaboration, networking. Let people know what you do so people can spread the word and say, this is the person you want to connect with. This is the person you want to connect with. So people will start flowing people your way. I love that for Aquarius. All right, we move into Pisces, the last zodiac sign. We have Pisces, which is all about the travel. So for you Pisces out there, you may very well be traveling this season. You may be in that space where you are very connected with your dream state. You may be traveling in your dreams. Keep a pen and paper by your bedside because there may be messages that show up that may help you during this transformation. There may be messages that show up that help you to really seek out the truth to whatever it is you're looking for truth about. So pay attention to that message as well. And higher consciousness, higher awareness, your psychic abilities are going to become heightened during this season. Again, similar to like I said with Cancer, because Pisces is a water sign and Mercury is in a water sign, your emotions may get flared up here as well. So do what you need to do to keep your emotions in check so you do not get overwhelmed or tired. And allow yourself that time to rest if need be. Being in this high consciousness, being in this travel state, being in a space of wanting to learn something, you also want to make sure you're resting your body as well so you do not overdo yourself during this experience that you're going through. So let's see what one card shows up for Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. And keeping in mind, Pisces is the most intuitive sign there is, and Pisces carries the energy of all 12 zodiac signs. So this is big energies for Pisces right now as well, because of all the traveling and higher consciousness and tapping into your higher wisdom. Patience is your word. That makes sense. This card hasn't shown up in a while. Patience. Practice patience during the season, because being that you are in a space of tying up those loose ends and exploring and discovering and really moving into your higher consciousness, not everybody is moving as quickly as you are, so you have to be patient with other people. Be patient, be calm, be kind. That 4 energy is about your home, whether it's work, your shelter, or your body. Be patient. Because again, not everybody is moving as rapidly as you are and as intuitive as you are. This is definitely about the matters of the heart. So work on your heart chakra. Be kind, be patient, be grateful, be gracious as well is the next word I heard. That 4 is about balance. When you can bring the more balance into your energy field and recognize that this yin and yang. Not everybody is moving as quickly as you are, intuitively speaking. Not everybody is exactly where you are. They're going to get there. And with your help, of course, because you're the intuitive master. So you are the one that's helping people pull in. You are the one that's helping to bring people more into balance based on your higher consciousness. So just practice a little patience. I love that. All right. Wow. I'm just about 51 minutes in. As I mentioned, I am going to give you some insight based on the house energy, so you have a better understanding to how this all works. So we already know, based on wherever your Mercury sits, whatever sign it's in, there's a house placement to it as well. And understanding the house placement can give you more meaning to what this all means for you. I'm just grabbing from my chart. My house placement for Mercury in Aquarius, and I don't have my glasses, can't freaking find them. They're somewhere on the table. If you only saw my table right now. So Mercury for me happens to be in my 8th house. So what does that mean? I'm going to share that with you when I get there, because I don't want to confuse everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the 1st house and work us all the way to the 12th house. And I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm going to give you one word meaning for each house placement. So wherever you have Mercury in your sign, in whatever house it is, that's what the meaning is going to be for you. If you want a more intensive, elaborate meaning for your house, email me, and I'll be more than happy to schedule you on my calendar to do an astrology with you so you can better understand your house placements. Every sign is assigned a house, and it's a house placement. So again, come back later and write this down, so then not only for your Mercury energy, but you can also pay attention to all the house placements. So we're going to start with the 1st house. 1st house is your I am. Who am I? That's your 1st house. I am. Your 2nd house is your relationships. Relationships, whether it's your friendships, partnerships, or relationship with self or spirit, your relationships. Relationship with your physical and material possessions as well. So it's relationships. 3rd house, and we spoke about this house a lot because that's that Mercury energy. It's about communication. Communicating. That's your 3rd house. 4th house is home. Home, whether it's your career, your shelter, or your body. It's home. It's family oriented. And family does not only have to be blood related. 5th house is about change. 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 Your 6th house, let's use the word healing. Your 6th house is healing. So if you have Mercury in your 6th house, know that there's healing taking place in that house. Your 7th house is about your contracts. Your contracts. Your 7th house is about contracts. I'm also going to add another one for your 7th house, which is your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey. So if you have Mercury in your 7th house, it's your spiritual journey, your contracts as well. 8th house, which we've been talking about, which is Scorpio's energy, that's all about your transformation. You're transforming. So if you have Mercury in Scorpio in your 8th house, That's a transformation. Or wherever you have Mercury in your 8th house, that's a transformation occurring. Your 9th house is higher wisdom. You're learning something different. It's higher consciousness. That's your 9th house. Your 10th house is your soul's calling, your soul's purpose, what you are here to do as serving. That's your 10th house. 11th house is your community. Community. So if you have Mercury in your 11th house, it's about community, communicating with community. 12th house is about your intuition. 12th house is your intuition because it's about your psychic abilities. It's about your psychic abilities. It's heightening of your psychic abilities, your intuition. So there you have it, your 12 houses. And like I said, I kept it where it was very simple, one word meaning, so it doesn't get overwhelming. If you wanted to be more elaborate regarding your particular house and sign that's in regarding Mercury or any other planet for that matter, email healingwithin76@gmail.com. I'll send you over my calendar. We'll set up a time. I will also send you the prices that go along with that, and we'll have a nice conversation about your house placements and how all this works out. So there you have it. There you have it. So I am so grateful for all of you. I'm very grateful for Anne for being here with me the entire night. And theoretically, I was also going to be giving out a gift, a surprise for anybody that showed up and shared insight and shared out the show. And Anne, because you are the only one here with me, you're going to receive a 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. So please do me a favor. Email or message me so you can redeem your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. That's for being here with me tonight. It was going to be one of those things that if there was a whole bunch of you here, I was going to put pull all your names in a little bag, pull one name out, and somebody would have won a Reiki treatment. But because Reiki, Anne is the only one here, and she stuck by me the entire time, Anne has won a complimentary 15-minute Reiki treatment. So please email or message me to redeem. Please do that within the next 24 hours, so this way I can get you on my calendar for sometime next week, so we can get this going through. I like to schedule any of the complimentary sessions within the week's time of when the live takes place. So again, anybody who is looking to receive a complimentary 15-minute self-discovery session, please redeem that session within this week, which means you need to email me within the next 24 hours to redeem that session. Do not wait 48 hours. Do not wait 72 hours. Email me within 24 hours to redeem that complimentary 15-minute self-growth discovery session regarding your placements, regarding Mercury's sign, so you can better understand your astrology. If you would like more information about my astrology course, you can email me as well. And I do want to put it out there in the last 3 minutes. For those of you who are interested and maybe you didn't see it on Facebook, I am offering Halloween readings on October 31st. I have 3 appointments left. I have 5:30, 6, and 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you would like to grab one of those readings, they're 15-minute readings for $22. If you would like to grab one of those readings, do me a favor and message me immediately so I can reserve that spot for you. Again, they're 15-minute readings for $22 and 5:36 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you happen to want to do a double reading, because in this case you can schedule 5:30 and 6. It would be a double reading. You'll also get a trick or treat for doing so. Just go ahead and email or message me. If you're watching on Facebook, send me a message. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitter, go ahead and email healingwithin76@gmail.com. Once those 3 appointments are filled, then all the readings have been filled, and this has been a sold-out event. So if that reading is for you, message me. I do accept PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle. All right, guys, thank you so much. And Anne, thank you so much for being with me. Email again is healingwithin76@gmail.com. I'm going to just throw that right in the comments here. There you go. And just threw the email right into the comments on Facebook. So you can redeem your 15-minute complimentary Reiki treatment. We will, of course, be doing it virtually speaking. And if you want to know about any of my other services, you can go and check out my website, Holistic with a W Fitness. What is my website? Holistic with a W Fitness NY. Go check out all my other services. Until next time. But for now, enjoy the rest of Scorpio season because there's a whole lot going on in this season. Bye-bye for now. Have a great night, everyone. Bye-bye for now.